So I think I realized, not think, I know I realized this. Um, how, why the guy says no sex before marriage, or marriage, right? Why it works, and why it's right. It basically is a way for you to improve yourself enough to where that you get to the point where you can attract that person and do the right things, where you're aligned with each other, with God and Jesus and the earth and or in the universe. You do it to that point, and then when you're at that point, you two are aligned after getting to know each other, um, after talking to each other. Then it becomes. Then God told me this too. He said, when you have sex, that is marriage. Like the first time you have sex, that or every time. And the way I learned this later on is, you have to see every opportunity of sex. It's like basically like marrying your spouse again. Each time you try to have sex, or you're looking for that sex, it's like you're marrying your spouse again and again and again and again and again. And you have to do that courting, that everything right to make that happen. Higher volumes or frequencies or whatever. So, or volumes, I'll say. So, and what happens when you don't do that? Well, the people are not necessarily equipped to handle that marriage because they didn't focus on themselves enough to where the marriage is right for them to have that marriage, that sex, that final, I guess you say, courting process or something like that, right? So maybe you have sex early and you're not there financially yet, so you have to work on that. And then when you get that right, everything's maybe physically not right, mentally not right, emotionally not right. Your partner has to be there too, so you have to help each other get there, right? And when you finally are there, then that's when you get married. That's basically how it works. That's what I've been doing, and it seems to be working so far. It's not easy sometimes, but it's getting to that point where yes, the marriage is happening. I have options, and I have not options, but wives. But they're not necessarily wives yet because we haven't really consummated that yet, or we haven't really had that marriage yet. So that's kind of how I look at it right now. And I hope you understand this. I hope you apply it.